Well, good evening, and welcome to Elliot Astro-Imaging episode 37. I am sorry for the delay for tonight, as I wanted to get this done at 10 o'clock. Trying to get the Iris Nebula took me a little bit longer than expected. Tried to get it as centered as possible between both telescopes. Sorry for the delay, but I did put it up there if you were watching from my website, watching from Facebook, or wherever it may be. It took a little bit, but we have it in view for tonight. Right now, I'm going to pull it up for you so this way everybody can see it on Starry Night 7. There it is. Now, it's a little bit off from where it's supposed to be because I wanted to get it centered from the other camera, but it is NGC 7023. It also took me a long time to figure it out because apparently, according to Starry Night 7, there's like 5 objects that have the exact same number. Whatever that means, I don't know. The other objects, and actually I'm going to pull that up and show you on the other side. Maybe not. There it goes. There was NGC 7023 over on the left-hand side. Like if I type it in, well, I'm not going to worry about it, but it was over here. And it was like a diffused nebula, but it was on the other side. And so it did make sense. Every time I typed in NGC 7023, it would give me the other object, which is not exactly right. I type in Iris Nebula, and that didn't work either. So get on your game, Starry Night, because I have no idea what the hell's going on. Maybe it's an update. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But with that being said, we are set. I just have to start the guiding, which won't take long at all, is getting them both centered, which is the most important thing. I'll move this over here. And then that bright star that you see on Orion, I'm actually going to do this one to the right, and then this one to the left, is that bright star right there. That is the Iris. The Iris is actually going to be right here. And so you're going to be able to see them both in view. This week I plan on moving this camera up, so then this way they'll both match to the very top. So this way you won't have to worry about it. I focused both of them, so they should be really good. I'm going to double check the focus on this just to make sure. But we should be really good tonight for focus. But let me double check, and I have the focuser here. It's a little bit off. I might have moved it just a little bit, but that's fine. I'm actually doing it right now as we speak. Oh, that's off. Go the opposite way here. No, we're getting worse. Okay, so they gotta go the opposite direction. Okay. Should be right about there. Let's try a brighter star so this way we have it. I think that's pretty good. Let's try this one right here. That one's bright enough, so I should be able to see. That should do it right there. I think that's as good as I can get it for that one. What's the FWHM? 10, 13. That's not bad. Alright, that's good. That's perfect. Okay, good. Double check just to see if the focus gets better. Much better. Okay, perfect. All right, we are good. So now we're going to set up guiding, and we're going to get this set up. All right. I'm going to connect both of them. Alright, and we'll start the guiding on this one, and we'll see what this one does, but we should be pretty good. Should be really good for that. So if you're watching live, just hang out and wait, and we'll get back when this is ready to guide. It's not going to do it, I don't think. This star, I think, was too bright, I think. Yep, it did not move far enough. Try that one. That one's not as bright. This one's not working either. There, try that. I think I might have known the reason why is I think I had it setting for the south. The southern meridian instead of the north. Well, maybe I'm wrong. This isn't working either. outside. Oh, it looks beautiful out there, so we're almost done. Come on. The downside of getting the Southern Meridian, I think this is what screwed it all up. It screwed up everything for the way that the setting was, because I had to try to get it guiding perfectly on Sombrero. And now that we're going back into the north, I think it screwed it up, so I think I had to change a few settings. I think we should be okay. I think. Because we're at distance 12.4 out of 27 steps, so I think we should be alright. Should have enough steps to get this to 22 and then reverse it back. Yeah, we should have more than enough. We should be in good shape now. Alright. We're at 18. And I just ran out of time with it getting dark at 9 o'clock. I just ran out of time. I spent at least a half an hour trying to find the Iris Nebula. Now, of course, Iris sits at the time 22 degrees above the horizon. We have until it gets to about 60 degrees above the altitude above the horizon. So we have at least 3 hours that we can get, because the way it's supposed to go is it follows the northern celestial pole all the way around. So we should be in great shape. This is one of the ones that does not set. It's called circumpolar. So this one will never set. So we should be in great shape tonight. We're getting out of the lower horizon of the muck and everything, so we should be doing really well. And I don't think we're going to have any problems. The high haze that was from earlier this evening is starting to go away, so there's no moon, there's no anything. We don't have to worry about nothing, so we should be in good shape. Now it's going back east, so that's great. So we should be pretty good here. This will go back down. And where the Iris sits on the actual finder is this little speck right there. This little thing right there, that's the Iris right here. So now it's just a matter of just waiting and see. Now, of course, the live video, as you know, I've asked a lot of people over the last couple of days about doing live videos, and there's a lot of people out there that want to see the edited version of this so they can get right to the pictures. But then there's also some people that actually want to see the live version, to see mistakes, see things happen live, see things that maybe they're doing wrong or I'm doing wrong that they're doing right. So it was a split decision. So I'm going to continue to keep doing these live videos. They will probably last between an hour and a half to 2 hours, with the edited version being about 20 minutes. So you get the edited, you get the beef. You get everything, pictures, everything. With the live, it could last a while. And most of this stuff gets edited out anyways, so this guiding here stuff and all the things that are going on, and then the time between images. If I'm doing a 30-minute image, that 28 minutes is going to be edited out. I probably won't be talking much, I won't be doing much. I've been making the mistake of talking during the images, and that's why these episodes, even condensed, are 44, 45, and even 46 minutes. And I think that's a little too long. So I'm going to try my hardest to get these down to about 25 minutes or so. So hopefully that 25 minutes doesn't seem to be too bad. So we'll see. I don't know what is going on with the guider. I really have no idea, because it's supposed to follow that green line all the way down, and it's not even close. It's going this way, and I don't understand it. I mean, it was running so well, so good, and I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know if it was that night that I was out here getting the Sombrero and I messed it up completely. But guiding's not supposed to do that at all. Not even close. And I did polar alignment today to get it as close as I possibly could. And I don't know what its problem is. We'll see. I mean, it's still going to run. It's still going to do its thing. But that's not a good sign. That's not even close to where I want it. So I have no idea what we're going to do here. I mean, we have the object in view. I mean, it's virtually here. I mean, that's it right there. So now we just need to get the guider to do its thing. And I don't know, I may have to stop the guider at one point and then try it, but I don't know. It might end out good. I don't know. It's clearing the backlash. It's... Poof. And that's off by a good 7-8 pixels. I mean, that's bad. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I mean, it already found north that fast. The north is going gigantically fast. So, I don't know. We'll see what it does. It's got to get over that green line. And it's not. It started off really well, and now it's not doing anything. Now it's going backwards now. Here's what I gotta do. We're gonna do 1 second exposures for guiding, and we're just gonna guide off of this on 1 second. And we'll try that. And we'll see if this works. How far did it move on this one? Oh, it's not even connected. Oh, that's wonderful. Did it unplug? Is that why it's not doing what it's supposed to do? Maybe. How far did it move on this one? That moved quite a bit. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we'll see. I don't know. It's always something. It's always something. Whether it's the camera not working or the guiding's not working. If you're not into astronomy, you probably won't know, but if you are, or into astrophotography, there's always something that goes wrong that you just can't foresee. You have a vision, you know what's going to happen, you know, you see it during the day, and then when it happens at night, I don't know. That's why these live sessions are always so much fun, because you can't expect anything. I expected to have at least 4 images by now. It's 10:51. And I haven't even gotten anything to show for it. Come on. I want this to go back down and follow the damn line. No, it's still going to the right again. Damn it. It's overcompensating again. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. Try that. That's going to overcompensate it the other way. Nope, that's not even going to come close. Nope, that's not going to do it either. Nope. still not following that line at all. Not even close. It's still doing it. Well, I'm not going to say anything, but I think it's working now. That was a long 30 minutes, but okay. I apologize for anybody that was watching this live. I'll see if for the next episode I will try to figure this out and how to get this back to normal. I may have to reset the entire PhD too. Excuse me. To get this back to the way I wanted to, because this is not the way that I had this before. I think from last time, I think this screwed it up horribly. But we'll see. We'll see how guiding goes. I can't make any guarantees. This is going to be interesting to see how it goes. We'll see how this is. Okay, we'll try it. I can't make any guarantees tonight, but we're gonna try. Alright. No. What the hell am I thinking? We'll do 6. NGC 7320. Folder. Looks okay, so we'll try it. Oh, crap! Forgot to restart the other camera. Damn it! Well, I don't know how that just did it, but we'll see. That definitely effed up guiding. Well, take 2. We'll see. Oh, that's right. I gotta restart it. Okay. Alright. Make sure that this is the right number. Oh, it's 7023. Oh, my bad. So 7023. And go. And then we'll sequence this one. And go. We'll try this and we'll see what this is. I can't make any guarantees. Oh boy. Should be interesting to see what happens. But it looks like guiding has... I picked the right stars, so we'll see. This number should go down, which is 0.84, now 0.72. We'd like to get it at about 0.5 to 0.4. 0.54. Okay, it's not the greatest, but 0.54. Yeah, it's hovering at like 0.5. Alright, now we're getting better. Okay, 0.51. Alright. Stay right there. That's where I want it. 0.5. I think it was not the episode before, but the one before that. After I was having some issues with the mount, I had it going at about 0.36, 0.37. Well, that's not bad. It's hovering between yeah, that's not bad. So we will see. Now we just anxiously wait. .43. Even better. Keep going. Let it settle down. Even better. So as long as we can get it between 0.44 and 0.54, I'm definitely happy about that. I don't foresee that being a huge problem for tonight. because we're doing 15-minute exposures on the QHY and 16-minute exposures on the Orion. So pretty much the same exposure time as what I did last one with the Sombrero. Only thing is, we don't have to worry about the meridian flip this time. Oh boy, it's bouncing. 0.6. Oh jeez, now it's moving. 0.7. I don't know if there's a gust of wind or something, but that's not good. 0.74. Oh, jeez. That was going so well, too. Well, now it's fine, but now it's... Man, oh man. This image might look like crap. I don't know if it's breezy or not. I have no idea. Well, we'll see how the image is, I guess. So there's not much I can really do. I think I might have to cut these images in half. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, here we go. We're at 97% on this one, so we're going to make this one bigger. I'm going to be very interested to see how this one turns out with all that drift that we had halfway through the image from going from 0.5 to 0.7 arc seconds. I don't know how this one's going to turn out. There might be some drift on it. There might not be any drift at all. I really don't know. There's not much drift at all on this. That is great. I really do need to get that other camera in the middle. That would be nice to get that one in the middle. Oops. Here, let me move this over to the left. Zoom in at 1.5. Down the middle here. There we go. Ho 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 ho! Now that one's beautiful. Couple of dust motes, but still, that one's nice. Wow. Trying to get it where both of them will be in the same image for field of view. Right there, like that. Yeah, I definitely have to move it up. I'm going to do that probably this weekend. Now, you won't see much on this until I stack it. And then that's when you're going to start seeing some real detail come out of this. What are we for guiding? Weesh. Ugh, 0.6, 0.7. We're doing it again. That's at 100. Well, we'll see. Even at 0.7, it's still not terrible. Here's what I'm going to do. Is we're going to pull up, if I remember correctly, 7320 is bad, so we'll just put that one over there. I'm really interested to see what this is going to turn out for the QHY. And then we'll just see when the second image comes in, we'll see what this one turns out to be. Yeah, I definitely wanted to get this in here. Oh well. Can't change it now, but that's okay. We'll see what this one turns out to be. But it looks gorgeous outside. We're already halfway through our second image. Okay, we're going about 0.6. about just about 70%. Still 0.7. Still not the best for guiding. I guess if it'll stay this way, I guess it'll be fine. Now, if I haven't brought it up in the previous episodes before, if anybody is new that's watching these videos, the colors that you see here of the purple, green, red, and blue, those are called hot pixels, and those happen when the camera heats up, when it's taking a long exposure. These colors will show up. And when I take darks, biases, and flats, which are called calibration frames, these will go away. So these colors that you see here are going to be gone. So then this will be a nice smooth image. Also, when I take the flats, these dust motes that you see here, 1, 2, 3, and then there's a fourth one on the left over here, the dust motes will go away too because it's taking the calibration frames from these. So it's subtracting it. So you'll get a nice pristine image from left to right. And then I'll process it on Photoshop, and then you'll be able to see an actual image that is processed. Actually, what I want to do is increase it to 400%. Actually see the stars between it. Zoom this one to 2. Actually, I want to see stars in the middle of what they're going to do. That's perfect right there. I want to see what the stars do if they move after the image is taken. And you can see it in this camera too. You can see the red, the green, and the blue pixels on this one too. You can see them all scattered throughout this entire image. Alright, here we go. Image number 2. It moved, but there wasn't that much drift. And now this one's going to be stacked on top of each other. Not bad. You're starting to get a little bit of the graininess is starting to go away. Although I'm noticing. Let me see. There we go. You're starting to get some of the dust laying around the outside here. I may have to take a little bit more exposures with this. Bring this one down. That's really yeah, that's overexposing it by a lot, but that's okay. Right there should be good, and then we'll see. Ah, darn it, I didn't see it move. I wasn't paying attention. Here's what I'll do. That is really cool. I'm just going to preview files. Load images. Desktop. Iris Orion. We'll preview both of these. So then we'll be able to see the stars move. That's the first one, and that's the second one. If anything, the stars actually look better. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. Now, this looks like it's a haze of some sort. This is the actual gas that's in front of the stars. So, like, you see a whole bunch of stars here on the corner here. You don't see much in this area here because there's so much gas. That is really cool. And the stars really don't move. So that's really cool. Let me see how much they moved on this one. Not much. And you still look pretty good. Not much at all. Now, that's not much. That's pretty good. Not bad. Okay. I'll probably take one more, and then we'll call it quits for tonight for the actual broadcast. So then this way we'll be able to see 3 of them. Which, that's not bad. I mean, they can get at least 3. And then I'll be able to stack them tonight. And then I'll edit the episode too. So when this third Orion image is over, then I will stack them and get everything. I think what I might do is I might close the door because the outside door is on. That's what I'm going to do. Close the door. Yeah, looking at that from a distance, that actually looks kind of neat. It looks kind of cool looking at it from 5 feet back. Doesn't look too bad. You can actually start to see some of the dust lanes, so maybe this might actually turn out better than I thought. Actually, here's what we'll do. We got 2 of them. We might as well do the Orion one while we're waiting. Because at least this one will be in color. Yeah, this is going to turn out really well. This is, if I can get 5 or 6 of these, this is going to turn out really, really well. And of course, the other thing too is the guiding might have been bad in the beginning only because of how high it was in the sky. So if it was like really low in the sky. So right now, it's at a pretty decent, I mean one of them is at 29 degrees. So we're looking at about roughly 30 degrees above the horizon right now at 11:47 p.m. Where we were about like here, like 22-ish. So probably like right about here is where we were when we started. So it's moving up along this line, going all the way up. Now, another thing, I'm sure a lot of people have noticed this, is that the circle that you see here is red. And the first few episodes that you've noticed this year, and even dating back to last year, it was green. And the problem that I had was I was going off of the galactic pole, not the north celestial pole, which is right here. The galactic pole is actually right over here, and it's not exactly following the circle, so I was actually on the wrong thing. Not that it's a huge deal, but at least this way it's actually, right, because there's Polaris right there, and then the celestial pole is right there, so the Polaris is going to go around the circle, around the northern celestial pole. So where we're imaging is this is going to follow up all the way around until it goes all the way back and then continues that vicious cycle. Or 81%. Okay. And then there you can see the next episode, we're going after this sucker on the next episode. Because between now and early June, this thing's going to get brighter and brighter and brighter. This one's called Pan-STARRS C 2015 ER61. So this will be the next episode. We're going to try to see if we can get this one. And this is going to move. It's going to continuously keep going this way and get brighter. Now, is it going to look like this? No. Lovely Starry Night decided to make this look like a gigantic fireball. It's not. But it's 6.18. Still pretty good. I'm going to check Sky Safari and see what they have it at. Let me see. So it's Pan-STARRS. And where is it near? Oh, literally right above Hercules cluster. I don't know if I... Let's see. It's not even on here. I think it might need to be updated. What's it called again? Pan-STARRS, right? Yeah. Alright. I'll get that one up because that's just about ready. Well, I'm going to look and see if I can find it. I just want to see how these stars move. Not bad. That one actually is darker and it looks nicer. So that's not bad. How does the nebula look? Well, that's getting better. Now you're going to be able to start seeing some of the actual detail inside of it. That's getting much, much better. Okay, cool. Awesome. C 2015 ER61. There's so many of them. Stars. Okay. C 2015 ER61. Nothing. Here we go. Center. Nope, that's the wrong one. Really? And it disappears completely. That's funny. There might be Sky Safari has this above Neptune, closer to the Sun. C 2015 ER61 Pan-STARRS in hyphen. But Starry Night has it Pan-STARRS, but C 2015 ER61 in the hyphen. Now that's interesting. I don't know which one's right. Let me try Sky Safari 5. Maybe it just could be the fact that 4 is just so out of date. Very well could be. Oh. I missed that too. Wasn't even paying attention. Well, let's take a look and see. So worried about the comet, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, wait. Got the wrong one. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit darker. Because I think it's starting to finally get above 30 degrees. So now it's going to start looking better. And the stars are looking rounder too. So I'm going to probably be out here for a while. Probably for about at least another hour. So I can probably get maybe 4 more of these ones. And then get 3 or 4 more of these ones. So I can have at least an hour and a half of exposure time on both. And then maybe we might be able to pull some detail out of each one. I'm really hoping so. But we will see. This guiding it's been hovering between 0.5 and 0.7 all night. So, what's the consensus? Should I go one more? I mean, I'm already at 36%. Should I go one more exposure on each just to see what happens? I mean, it's 11:57 p.m. We're at about an hour and a half for the podcast. Live, that is. I mean, we waited this long, I guess, so we might as well keep going. And I'm waiting to download Sky Safari 5 onto my phone here, so this way I can figure out exactly this comet so I can get everything taken care of. Yeah, it seems like every roughly 7.5 to 8 minutes, this jumps to 0.7. And if I could take this to 400 and bring it to 8, you could see right here, like every 8 minutes, it jumps. Huh. That's weird. I think what I'll do is I'll do one more image here on this one, and then that'll be it. That one's got about 600. It's about 10 minutes left on that one. I think we're back up, I think. Yeah, I think we're back up. Let me double check. Oh, I know why. That would probably do it. Because I was trying to download something onto my phone, I think that's what screwed it up. Let me see. Okay. Let me just double check and see if we're back. And I fixed it. Okay. So that was my mistake. So that's what I was doing. Is I was downloading the Sky Safari 5 onto my phone, and that was clogging the Wi-Fi, which is why it wasn't receiving any data for streaming. So I made a mistake. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. So we're back, and didn't really miss much at this point right now. When it cut out, this was at 34%. It's now at 80%. And this one was at about 200 seconds, and I mean, it was out for about 6 minutes. So not too bad. Alright, so this one's just about done, so we're going to bring this again back to 2. Bring this to the middle again. And we'll see what the stars look like. This one's got about 4 or 5 minutes left on this one. What does the mount look like outside real quick? Let me see. Oh, looking really good. That is Vega right here. That you see this little star right there, that's Vega. Looking good. Now it's guiding. 0.5, okay. Okay. And we'll see what this image is. Alright, let's see what this one turns out to be. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Alright. And then this one's got about about 3 minutes left. So when this Orion one is done and I look at the final product on this one for the live stacking, then I will call it quits for tonight. There we go. I think this is probably the best focus I've had with this camera in a long time. What I'm going to probably get eventually over the next couple of weeks is I'm going to get a minus violet filter for this camera here. This will eliminate this bloating that you see here. You can see like a little tinge at the ends of each star. The minus violet filter will correct that. It says it's an apochromatic refractor. It is not an apochromatic refractor. Well, apochromatic sigma macro lens, there is still some chromatic aberration on all the stars, and with that, the minus violet filter will help eliminate some of that. So this way the stars will look a little bit better, especially the brighter ones. But still, it does not look too bad. So we got about another less than a minute left, and then we'll see how this one turns out. Well, it scared me. And here we go. Much better. And it's getting darker, too. That's great. And it's getting darker, and it's getting better. So you're actually going to start seeing some of the dust lanes in here now. So it's actually getting further out, and you're going to start seeing more detail in this. And it's actually starting to turn out even better on the outside corners, too. So, with that being said, I'm going to get about 4 or 5 more of these before I call it quits, but I'm going to end the broadcast tonight. I do want to thank everybody for watching, and I did see there was a couple of viewers tonight going in and out, and I do want to thank everybody for that. The next clear night, I'm not really sure for the schedule, but I will keep everybody posted and let everybody know. With that being said, I want to again thank you for everybody for watching, and have a great night. Bye.